Hi guys, let's fill the afternoon. It's 27 December and I've just made a video about what if we created something new for Carli. So I'm gonna show you everything from A till Z. What's happening behind the scenes, what do you need to do if you are a developer, if you want to make your own ISO and maybe your own distribution sometime. So two plans to for sure. That's clean up the net module in Carli, and Carli will be jumping from 10 to 11, and the grub, and had a third idea that I don't recall, but we'll come to that. So first of all, I need to have a place to work. So you can actually download all our GitHubs from the internet. These are all the guys. You can get them all like so, and I can push, but that's for me of course, and that's pushing all the Carli Gits. So what I want to make is a new one, a Carli 10. These are all GitHubs, and it goes back in time, like way in time, maybe 2-3 years. How long have we been making videos about Carli? You check it out. So I need to go to I'm thinking about the browser I'm gonna take Firefox, but let me clean everything up because everything opens. I have always a lot of stuff open, and the only thing we need is that one, and the rest of the tabs close other tabs. Let me sign in as well. Sign in. Voila. Now we can work. So you make an account on GitHub or GitLab or anything where you can save these Git files, where you can push and pull. You make it private so nobody knows, or you make it all open and free and people can copy paste basically. We have Carli 10 here, and I want to make a new one. So new, because we're gonna change quite a few things. I did not look. Yep, it's a small c. I have to be consistent. Consistency, it really matters. No spaces, a minus. Okay, or a dash. We've got ourselves a repo for free, doesn't cost us 1 bit. That's the URL. Right mouse click, git clone, Ctrl+Shift+V. So we have ourselves an empty thing. Now we start with number 10. So this can be copy pasted, but watch out, Ctrl+H, never copy paste this guy. That's the configuration, or in there is the history and the configuration of Git. No, don't do, right? Ctrl+H. All the rest you can copy paste, Ctrl+A, you have them all, Ctrl+C, and we move it over here to Carli 11 and Ctrl+V. That's an exact copy. We're gonna push that to the internet. Exact copy. Since this is a new, where are you? Since this is a new GitHub changed by name, in the sense that the how's it called again? The branch is actually used to be master, is now this. Let's clean everything up as well here. Close other tabs. So in my Git, I'm pushing the wrong branch. Master main, that's it. But remember it, because you get stuck if you don't know this. Okay, so now I can push this to the internet. So this is the copy, paste of Carli 10, nothing more. I'll go online. Let me put that in there, the password. All right, that's pushed. Copy paste of Carli 10, nothing more, nothing less. Text is still okay. All right, nothing needs to be changed here. So from here, we start from scratch again. So Carli 11, Arch ISO. What we have to think about. Now I know number 3. Until now, we've always launched Plasma. What if we took, for instance, XFCE, right? Mate, GNOME, Cinnamon, choices. What if we take XFCE just for changing things up? Then you also see what is different. What variables change if you change the desktop. At this point in time, ArcoLinux is busy with making all kinds of variations, and started with Plasma, XFCE, GNOME, and there is no end. We have 25 desktops, so right, you can do any of these guys. The thing is, choice always. So this guy and this guy at the moment is exactly the same thing. So yes, install melt. I'll do that all the time. Melt, compare, right mouse click in XFCE, super handy. So what I like to do is to switch around a little bit. So hence Carli 11, the grub is going to change, and net modules. So 3 major things merit a new number. Now, cleaning up. Easiest thing first. See some results, right? We have 2 Carlis, Carli Calamares and a Carli Calamares QML. What's different? Compare. Oops, I got 3 there. 2. Compare. So the difference is here that I have a Notes SQML QML, that here I have keyboard Q and users Q and welcome Q. So these are the QML modules. So I just responded to somebody online, said we would like to have that in the tutorial, right? Because please keep sending suggestions if you think, oh, that would be nice, that would be nice. I got some what ifs, and I can, if they're interesting, of course, I can treat them, or I can answer, okay, that's done, it's here, it's there. Okay, so the Q things have been taken care of and have been tested. All the others have been tested as well, but these guys are good to stay. But we will work on the Carli Calamares config. Now in the settings conf, you have to change this as well, right? Rather the standard welcome, then you use the welcome QML and the notes QML and the keyboard Q for QML, users Q, summary Q. They're nice, that's okay, but again, choices. If I want to clean up, there isn't anything easier than just cleaning it up. So that's why we start with it. So let's go to ArcoLinux ISO again. Let's go to the Calamares. We'll work on this one. Okay. Either we make a new GitHub, or we say, let's make a release. Let's do that, right? Let's make a release and call it Carli 10. If you want to see what we did before valid tags, the tags, Carli 10. Depends, invalid or not. He is not going to use it. So Carli -10. Voila. So if you ever want to know what did we do before, I tell you, go and download this. This is everything before I changed anything. Is there something else I should do? Maybe, who knows, right? Maybe we'll do something at some point in time with this as well. So let's freeze everything. Let's create a new release. Same applies. No, doesn't take it. Carli -10. This one, he remembers. Publish release. Anything else, I should make a copy. So a freeze moment in time. Carli repo, no. Carli 10, no. Carli package rules. Yeah, it will change, but it doesn't really make sense. Okay, we'll see for the rest. So we have ourselves a zip. What that zip, you can download it and extract it, compare it, and see the difference. Because we will be pushing to the Carli Calamares config, to this guy. What do I want to change? When Calamares boots up, what's super important, right, guys, is chronologically. What comes first? What is Calamares doing first? What's second? What's third? And so on. And think like a computer. Plain text, Perl. So, search local, list of strings, fine. All kinds of instances. I am gonna keep everything in. But if I tell this is out, and the files can be in as much as they want, they will not be used at all. Right? Do we keep one in or don't we keep one in? That's the question we have to put ourselves. Are we going to do it like this? Welcome, okay, nothing. Then you change the locale, where you live, keyboard, partition, users, we're not gonna track, summary, and these are all dummies, partition, and so it goes on. From top to bottom, it goes over all the things we tell it to go to, because these are modules. So this could be our setting. And we have 0 net install modules anymore. 0. Which personally, guys, after 4 years of development, keep it simple and stupid. This complicates life enormously. It's great as choice and as user, but for a maintainer, a builder, makes lives difficult because it's coming from the internet. You need to download it, everything needs to be available, ArcoLinux servers need to be up, and so on and so on. So I thought with Carli 11, or I keep just one as an example, or I just remove everything. Now you don't have to decide immediately. You can test it out. Well, 2 ways of testing it out. I make the package, put it online, and so on, or I just do super F7. I go to the Carli 10 I just built today, I start it, boot up, and try out what I'm thinking now. How would that look? Is that the good approach? Is it the good direction? Is there another way of doing things, right? All kind of, it keeps you up at night, simple as that. But in the end, you have to make a decision, a certain way, and stick with it. But this is a project, a learning project. So here we can say, let's turn the clock back and say, okay, whatever, let's go and change this. So if I went to etc, to the Calamares files, not to, yes, to the modules, and settings. The settings here, that's Kate, can't save it here. So right mouse click, sudo terminal. What if I did a sudo nano, keyboard, sudo nano, and then settings. Make this super big, enter, 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 enter. Here start the net install. So what I want to do is this. Now guys, in over time, Carli 10 will not be usable. We will not update it anymore. 11 will be the new. So if we run this, everything freezes. We get welcome location keyboard partition user summary install finished. That's simple. That's not complex for a user. Okay, who are we? Okay, oh, voila, the language. Let's take another language, Italiano. Yes, Avanti. Okay, and then Brussels, Europe, Brussels, Avanti. Belgium stays the same. Thank you very much. Avanti, and then installare a fianco, sostituire una partizione, cancellare disco e partizionamento manuale. Right, okay. We know what it is because we've clicked on it too much. So here we go, and that's it. And then we start installing everything. Is that what you want? And all it takes, if to divert or change again, all it takes is a hashtag that you're back on. All right, agreed? So we'll make it a keep it simple and stupid installation, knowing very well that everything is there to have net modules, just deleting this thing and it's back. All right. Now, if that's our choice, bad or otherwise, it's a choice. We need to push this to the internet. This is our new choice. No net modules for Carli 11. Okay. Now I have tools. I am a human being. I make mistakes. Open with Git ahead. And you see, what have I done? That's all red, that's out, and that's all green, that's in. So all the hashtags in front and all the things I've changed in the past, right? So sometimes I do not make videos. These things I have not made videos about it, but it's nicer. The window size is a little bit bigger, new heights and stuff like that. I was playing with making it nicer. So use the tools. That's also why we make these videos. So you have less questions from me and watch the video, I tell you. Now I need to build it. Carli, package build. This guy, package build. It's now 2012, hold on, 21, 20 and 12, 01, save, that's it. Then we make the package. I do believe we sign the package in this one. In ALCI we do not sign it, here we do sign it. So GPG, detach, sign, Carli, Calamars, config, and voila. And with these two guys, that's all gone, and that needs to move, cut to the repo old. Why does it say repo old? Let's have a look. Carli repo. All right, and Control V. So this one has to go. It will go automatically. It will be deleted, and we run it with .1 push to the internet. And you do check. So delete that one and rename to that one, and okay. So that's the first bit. That's the first bit. What did we do here? Let's have a look. We have three major projects, right? ArcoLinux is created this way, Carli is created that way, ALCI is created another way, which is interesting for me because then you can learn. But I need to figure out the package I've put online now in this system. What happens if I do Yeah. What happens if I do this? Ah, voilà ça. Good. No, not good. Well, I see Carli repo here. Let's install already this. Boot specified kernel, building images. Yeah, that's true. We're online. We're in a live environment. There is no boot folder. Maybe you've always wondered why that is, right? This is the boot environment. The boot environment is just an empty boot. Very strange. How can this work? Well, it does. Thing is, wait a moment. Sudo pacman minus remove Carli calamares config. That is the one I've put online. So in other words, Eric, push it again to Carli repo and check again. Sometimes if we push packages to GitHub, it takes a while to retrieve it. And that makes you think I've done something wrong. I've done something terribly wrong, right? No, it's GitHub. That's a bit slow. But then again, it doesn't cost us anything. GitHub. Let's check if we have the voila 21.12.01 and the other one. So that's okay, that's cool. But the question is, why are you not already seeing that there is a new package on there? Carli calamares config, yeah. It's correct. Would be great in a video that it would finally find it, then we'd know it's just the repo. Not yet. What we can do as well is have a quick glance at, that's not necessary, a quick glance at this. The last thing we did is Carli repo, updated 11 seconds. And in here we should find Carli calamares, the latest one, 4 minutes ago. So the only guy that has to do the job is this guy here. All right, whatever. You can't keep waiting because there is a second option, and that's of course building the ISO. Shut down. Last time Plasma. Well, one of the last times. So it's there. It will be there later on. Let's cut the videos a little bit in pieces. So 23 minutes already. So the only thing we've done now is tell calamares forget about net module, you want it back, hashtags. Just delete them again and they're all there. Okay. Next video will then be building. And we have to be sure when we build this guy. No, I think I'm gonna make a next thing. In the installation scripts, we have now a number. I'm getting rid of the number. I'm gonna go like ALCI and let it get a date. So we already know it's that date is built that date. So again, if you don't like what I'm doing, compare between version 10, because we made a photo. So 10 will never stay, will always stay the same, and it's there, and 11 is the next step. So you compare these two. All right.